you guys are actually at the first public screening world premiere of our newly restored TRON, which tonight will be in Dolby Vision. And it really is a treat. Melissa, you're gonna laugh, I'm already off script. I am so excited about this, just to be here, to be with people who love it, to be in this amazing theater with this amazing screen. It's a very cool thing as the nerd boy who stood in line to see the movie opening weekend in Westwood. Very excited. So, back to script, I swear. So before I talk about the restoration, I want to acknowledge a handful of TRON luminaries that we have in the house with us tonight. I'll ask you to hold your applause till the last name is announced, just so we get it all together. So, folks out there, we have publicist and author of The Art of TRON, Mike Bonifer, effects technical supervisor John Sheely, visual effects and computer effects supervisor Richard Taylor, associate producer and visual effects supervisor, the legend Harrison Ellenshaw, and we are honored to have the film's screenwriter, director, and visionary Steven Lisberger all with here tonight. When it was made and released in 1982, TRON was groundbreaking in its extensive use of computer-generated images. The original release earned approximately $50 million and sold $70 million in merchandise. Over time, it has become a cult classic. It was nominated for Academy Awards in costume design and sound, but was considered not eligible for visual effects because at that early time, computer animation was not considered a genuine visual effect. But these effects and the use of computer graphics have had an enormous impact on filmmaking, what we see on screen to this day. John Lasseter, one of the founders of Pixar, has said that this film helped him see the potential of computer-generated imagery in animated films, noting, and I quote, "Without TRON, there would be no Toy Story." Amazing. The extensive effects in this film required shooting in multiple formats. So they combined 65mm 5-perf footage of the live action scenes and the actors, as well as 35mm 8-perf VistaVision for the animation. The 65mm footage was scanned at an 8K resolution for this restoration, and I just lost my place in the file, and the VistaVision was scanned at 6K resolution at PhotoCam. Both of these files were then output at 4K and sent to Picture Shop for color grading and Prime Focus for extensive dirt cleaning and picture restoration. Any dirt, film dirt, stains, scratches were carefully removed to provide a pristine image throughout. And since VistaVision, okay, nerd fact, so forgive me, half of you. Since VistaVision runs horizontally through the camera, any scratches ran east and west across the frame, as opposed to the north and south that you'd normally see. Nerds like me, that's really cool. In addition, the computer world scenes contain a pulsing and a glow to create the look of living inside an electrical world. But these colors and the density fluctuations presented a challenge for the image processing work. However, scanning the film, the original film, at this high resolution with high dynamic range capability allowed us to create the vibrant color effects that set the world inside the computer apart from the real world footage. A new Atmos mix was also created at Audio Mechanics from the previously restored file to enhance the sound for current state-of-the-art speaker systems, and you are in for a treat. This entire process took about 9 months. Now, when we restore film, our main goal is to achieve the director's intended vision. And in this case, we were extremely fortunate to have director Steven Lisberger's participation and guidance on the project. It made it very cool for us and just made it so much more valuable. So let's take a look at some before and after footage, because it's often easier to see it in motion, and illustrate some of the challenges and successes that we have encountered while restoring the film. So Noelle, if you could run the reel, please.